Okay, we are going to do a full body stretch with a little bit of a yoga vibe. So we'll begin seated, hands resting easy on the thighs. And we're just gonna start with a little circular movement around the base of the pelvis. And we'll go 3 or 4 times in each direction, inhaling and exhaling. And then we're just gonna go ahead and reverse our circle. You might be moving a little slower than I am or a little faster. And then we're gonna just take a big breath in and reach those arms up. Good. Rotate to the side. Drop your shoulders a little bit by bending the elbows. Come on back towards me and rotate the other way. Good. Come on back towards me. We're gonna just take those hands and press them all the way down towards the floor. Good. And once you're there, you're going to pull your sternum as far back as you can, tucking the tailbone towards the lower legs. Lifting all the way up, opening the back. Chin lifts, but there's still a bit of space at the back of the neck. And then we'll allow ourselves to rotate to one side. And we'll reverse that rotation. And we'll come back to center and place the other foot in front. So we'll begin again with this circular motion, 3 to 4 repetitions in each direction. And then reverse. Try to find your breath and move with it. Good, and then we'll just breathe in. We'll reach those arms up, release the shoulders down, rotate to one side. Take a nice big breath in and rotate the other way. Coming back towards me, reaching the thumbs vigorously towards the front of the shins, opening the space between the shoulder blades, and then finding that roundness or flexion of the spine. Breathing in, reaching out and up, releasing the arms down and back, opening the heart. Taking your seated twist. And we'll take that twist right on over to the other side. And if there's enough room on your mat with your cat, we're going to go ahead and lie down on our backs. We'll have our feet the width of the mat, pinky toes right out to the side, arms resting easy. And we're just going to begin to sway from hip to hip, not forcing anything, just allowing your body to gently rock side to side. And then we're going to go ahead and hold the legs to one side. Reaching the back foot, we're going to take that foot and kind of draw a little semicircle around the leg, as long as you can keep the shoulder down. So my right leg is over and my right shoulder is still easy on the floor. We're just going to rest here. You could extend that leg out if that feels good to you or is available. Totally not necessary. Likewise, if your shoulder is not staying down, you can place that top foot right on the bottom leg, not right on the knee, but just below it. And from here, we're going to roll onto our back, finding a figure 4 stretch, drawing breath in, engaging your core to bring that leg in. We'll just take some easy circles here with the ankle. Try to relax the shoulders, feel length at the back of the neck. Good, and then just take that top leg and rock a little bit towards where that foot is pointed, deepening the stretch. We're going to center our body weight, extend that leg out. We're flexing both feet and spreading the toes wide as we gently drop the shoulders open. Deep full breath in through the nose. Exhale with the soft side. Let's find ourselves back where the pinky toes are right at the edge of the mat, and we are swaying from one side to the next. allow the legs to fall to the second side, drawing that little semicircle around the lower leg, finding a bit of a twist, remembering that you can straighten that top leg out, or you could place the foot on the lower leg just below the knee. So how you know what your body needs is if you're not able to stay relaxed through that shoulder, then you want to back out of it a little bit. And from here, we'll roll onto our backs, crossing the ankle over the thigh, drawing a deep full breath in, again, engaging your core as you exhale and draw the leg in. And then notice if you've gotten into a little bit of this sort of scrunchiness in the upper body. See if you can broaden the collarbones, release the shoulders, and lengthen the back of the neck. Take that gentle rock to the side that that top foot is facing. We'll draw ourselves back through center, reaching that top leg down long. We're going to flex the feet, spreading the toes wide. Good, and I think we forgot to circle the ankle, so we better get to that. We'll bring both legs in, separate the legs about the width of the mat, draw your tail a little bit away from the floor, let the feet go up, and just find a little happy baby. And you can hold your thighs, you can hold your toes, you can hold your ankles. It's what feels good on you. Then we'll take those legs together, roll your chin to your chest, and rock yourself up to a seated position or roll to one side. We're going to come onto the hands and the knees now. So we'll start here with the hands under the shoulders. They can be a little forward as long as your shoulders don't come to. And then we'll extend out one leg to the side, and we're just going to rock back into that and bring it back up. So you should feel this on the inside of the thigh. We'll hold the next one here and open up to the ceiling. Okay, now if the rotation comes from the whole spine, that's fine, but if it just comes from dropping the arm back and you feel tension at the front head of the deltoid, then stay stacked right over the rib cage. So if the rib cage goes, then the hand can go. We're going to take that hand and reach underneath ourselves. Now you can leave that leg out there, but if that's not comfortable for you, you can bring that leg underneath you and find your stretch this way. We're going to bring our hands underneath us and just take a few cat-cows. Relaxing and releasing. I switched out the cat for a dog. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and find that second leg reaching out to the side, sending the hips gently back and forward. We're moving with our breath, and we're doing about 3 to 4 repetitions of everything for the most part. There are some stretches that we're just holding and some that we're using for mobility. We're going to go ahead and open that up. Again, from this view, you can see if I can rotate my whole rib cage, then it doesn't feel weird to have the arm back here, but if I'm simply here and dropping the arm back, it's pretty uncomfortable. So be mindful of what you're experiencing. We're going to thread that needle, and it can either be leg out or leg in. So find what works for you. Head could be down. Usually if the head is down, the hips are up a little higher. If the hips are down, the head is up a little higher. So find the happy balance. It should feel as comfortable as possible. We're going to go ahead and bring our one foot out, just taking an easy little stretch as we shift a little forward and back. You'll feel some stretch on the wrists to minimize how uncomfortable that may be or how much pressure you're experiencing. I'm going to ask you to gently press down through the pads of the fingers and the forehand. And then we're just going to hold the stretch. And this can be done from your forearms as well. And then we'll switch over to the other side. Just a nice plantar flexion stretch, or plantar flexor stretch, as well as a calf stretch. And this is kind of where you can stay if you find that a downward facing dog is too uncomfortable for you. Okay? Again, you could be doing this down on the forearms, giving your dog a little belly rub. There you go. Okay, otherwise we are going to go right into a downward facing dog. And we're going to take our dog for a little walk. Then we're going to hold here, and we're just going to bring ourselves into a plank and back up to a pike, keeping the abdominals engaged through the whole range of motion. We'll do one more. Right from here, we're going to take a little chaturanga all the way down to the mat. Imagine I'm all the way down on the mat. And then we're just going to do a little cobra pose. Okay, not your best side. And it can be just a small baby cobra, or you can bring it up, or you can bring it way up. So find what feels like a good option for you. Right from there, we're going to ease down and press back into child's pose and just relax. So that is a quick full body stretch with an element of yoga, and you can slow it down, you can increase the repetitions, you can move with me through the whole thing and be done in a quick amount of time, but I hope that your body feels better. From child's pose, if you'd like, you can just tuck your toes and do a nice easy roll up and have a good rest of the day. Thank you so much.